Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back with this video. I'm getting my breakdown of episode 1 of the show Lanterns on HBO Max, which just debuted Sunday, 9 p.m. It's going to be Sundays, 9 p.m. going forward also. This was a really good show. One of the points, like, is how we seen from Stewart as a kid. He looked up to Hal, right? He seen Hal on TV, whatever. His pops was somewhat strict, tough on him. You seen when he came home, he put the asked him what his name, he said Hal something, and he put the apple on his head. And at this young age, this kid did not have no fear. Young John did have no fear, and his father shot the apple off his head. Whatever. Now you see him as he's getting older. Right now you get the adult John and stuff. They investigating a murder and stuff, trying to piece this all together. So at the course of all of this, he see how reacts and stuff made it a counterfeit, or as he said, just a regular $20 bill to play the music. He kept playing that song over, and before I get to that, I'm gonna say he wanted to investigate, but the lady sheriff wouldn't let him do that. So he concocted a plan. It was funny to like start a brawl just to get locked up, whatever. And so he still didn't get a chance to interview those guys, because even the sheriff, she figured out that's what he was trying to do, and he told him not to do it. And it's crazy. He winds up hooking up with the dude's wife, but which he didn't know that though. But that was funny, right in the parking lot. And so the father, the sheriff's father, or whatever, or someone, bails him out and stuff. So now something much bigger that's going on in that city. They try to figure this out, and now he gets to interrogate which how he was always spot on. He knows these things, right? And that dude actually has become, it was not become, I should say, was an alien, and he knew that off the bat. And you see him use his ring and shield that blast, all that. And remember, it's time skips in this also. Here's the dates: 96, 2020, was it 2016, and 2026, I believe. So we see these time jumps. So when we look at this, what happened to Hal when he figured that stuff out and stuff. And it was a quick line, since about the guy made it, because like the dude knew that he slept with his wife, but like I said, once again, um John didn't know, so I'll give him a pass on that. But it's more that's happening in there, because like it's time since it's happening, and you see when we see is Hal sitting on a bench, right? And then, like, he's dead, whatever, or he appears to be dead, whatever the case may be. But it's time skips. You have shapeshifters also, is on that planet, whatever. But my question is, and I want to say this: the outlouders, the loud people, always want, why they always want to nitpick DCU? Like, oh, they kill Hal, not, it was the first episode, not knowing the story, is time skips and stuff. So even though he might have died in that first, showed him being dead, whatever the case may be, in the first episode, is also time skips that's happening as well. And we didn't stop. Like, I know people may not like DC, but we gotta stop nitpicking just to trash the show. Because if we look at the tomato meter in the '90s, the fan reaction to it, the popcorn meters in the high 80s. So we need to stop this with this nitpicking of DC. There's no nitpicking of the Batman, but when anything that's connected to the universe, there's always some nitpicking, which is kind of crazy. So I want to say that if you like this show, I don't care if James Gunn is associated with it or not. It should have a matter. If it's a good show, it's a good show. And for me, the first episode, how they building up the story, the plot, everything all included, I give this an A grade. Going forward, all my reviews is going to be by grades. Whatever number you think it should fall in, but that's the grade I'm gonna get. I'll give this the first episode an A, because one, we gotta remember, it gives me a reason to come back and want to see episode 2. So when you do episode 1 and it gives me a reason to want to come back and see episode 2, you did your job. And plus the story, the writing, and the acting was really good. And kudos to HBO, because HBO doesn't miss. But I'm just upset. I guess I say it's upset. They always do this with DCU. Always trying to nitpick and tear something down. Stop it. Like you see the hashtag fire James Gunn. I'm not gonna do the hashtag fire James Gunn. Let him cook. He's an executive producer on this. Let him cook. It will see how this plays out because you have 1 minute of Supergirl, and they base off of that, and they want to say fire James Gunn. But what was wrong with the Lanterns? It was just one episode. Even with that first episode, was good in my personal opinion. And so we need to stop that because you want to marginalize James Gunn because you don't like him and try to say, oh yeah, he's associated with this. Oh yeah, this is a mid, whatever, whatever. Stop the nitpicking. Just why I would say this: watch the show with an open mind, whatever. Forget about the outside noise. Even forget about the Rotten tomato score. Forget about all that. Just go and watch for yourself and judge from an open, objective mind. If you like it, if something that you wouldn't mind watching. Don't listen to the outside noise. Say this is that, right? Was it a good show? Was it a good episode? Will it has it interesting for you to come back? Don't come with a preconceived notion or automatically want to hate on something because what other a group of faction, a minority faction, I might add, says about it. But yeah, that's what I got. It was really good. I gave it an A. And this is like the cosmic side of DC, a more grounded take of DC, I might add, which I like. Maybe we could get more, not more grounded stuff. That'd be cool. Get something like that if done right, because you know HBO got a pretty good writers room that'll bring out the best what they have to do. Because look at their track record and stuff. Hell, even Watchmen series was really good in my opinion. And so that's all I get for now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm back with another one. I'm out of here. One.